Alright, ladies and gentlemen, back to part 2 now. On part 2, here we go. Where I left off, the Genesis, the 1, 2, 3 after it. Hogan's going to become a Legends Champion, a TNA Legends Champion, or a TNA World Champion. But one thing I will say, I love AJ Styles being the TNA World Champion. AJ Styles is amazing, and he is what he is. Phenomenal. He is the phenomenal AJ Styles. And I will say this too. WWE has plenty of things that they can beat TNA at. But I'm starting to realize, not that I'm saying, and I'll name 10 guys right now on finger: John Cena, Triple H, Randy Orton, Batista, Rey Mysterio, MVP, Mark Henry, CM Punk, Chris Jericho, Undertaker. Now, I'm not trying to leave out Shawn Michaels and other great guys, but that's 10 guys that WWE has that are great. But WWE has those guys. I'm sorry if I said TNA, but WWE has 10 great guys right there. But TNA is bringing in old WCW superstars. Like I said, Eric Bischoff, where has he been? The last time we heard about him is when he created the book, Controversy Creates Cash. So, I'm just saying, putting this out there, Eric Bischoff is not washed up, and he is definitely coming back with a vengeance. He's coming back to make himself known again within the pro wrestling world. I personally believe, with the titles that TNA has, World, Legends, that other title, I can't always remember the name of it. It's like the World, European World thing. I don't know what it is. The Euro title, but whatever it is. And then they have the Tag Champions, which if you count one apiece. Other than the TNA Knockouts and Tag Knockouts, but that's 5 championships. I'm just saying, Hogan, Nash, Hall. Actually, my bad. I'm sorry. 5 titles, right? Let me put this back again. 5 titles. That is for Hogan. That's 1 for Nash. That's 1 for Hall. That's 1 for Sting. And that's 1 for X-Pac. So, 2 guys will be holding the tag, and then 3 will be holding the individual titles. Expect that in TNA. And now I will also say this: if you don't believe that, then I guess you should stop watching these videos. And I'm not saying I want to lose viewers, but that's the truth. That is what their plan is. Everybody has to put 2 and 2 together and think about what people are saying. What I just said can't be any closer to the truth than the truth. You know what I mean? And it's the fact that with 5 titles and having a 5-man crew, what I expect is Nash to probably hold the Legends title, Hogan to hold the World title, or actually, better yet, Nash will probably hold that Euro whatever title it is, Sting will hold the Legends, Hogan will hold the World, and Hall and X-Pac will hold the tag team titles. Guaranteed. If I'm off by even a little bit, I'd be shocked. And I will say this too. WWE, let's get right to that now. We have about 9 minutes. Oh, we can see this commercial right now for ECW just coming on. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, getting back to this video. Alright, WWE. Bret Hart, that's cool. He came out, Michaels apologized. It was a tissue moment. It was a Kleenex moment. That was great. Now, I love that. That's great. You know what? Apologies are great, you know what I mean? And that's what should have happened. I truly and honestly believe that Vince screwed Bret. And I will say this, I think Michaels was a young superstar who really didn't know what he was getting into. I think he went along with it, and that was just the way he did it. I don't believe for 1 sec Michaels would have really thought if it had gone down that bad. I don't think Michaels would have ever done it. I don't think he would have. Even to become world champion, I don't think he would have ever done it. Now, let's bring more to the night. The Fatal 4-Way match, MVP, Mark Henry, Swagger, and... man, wow, that last name's slipping my mind right at the moment. But they were all going at it to face for the Miz's title. Now, The Miz is going to be facing MVP. That's cool. I enjoy that. I would actually rather see Swagger versus MVP. I'm sure a lot of people would, because that's, you got two arrogant guys who think they're the shit. And, I'm not saying Swagger and Miz are not good, but as far as it goes, they are not great. Now, let me also bring this into context really quick. The match with, wow, see, some things just slip your mind. I cannot believe I cannot think of what I was just going to say, but in that case, let's move on a little bit further into the night. It was Jericho and Big Show versus DX for the world title. I mean, for the unified tag titles. And I did not get to see the outcome of that match, but I am pretty sure Triple H and Shawn Michaels did win that match. Now, as far as it goes, I would say that the end of the night, when Brett and Vince met in that ring, we were all in shock. We said, wow, this is really going to happen. But then Vince, once again, and I don't believe this was scripted, Vince, once again, comes out, talks shit. That's fine. That's cool. You know what? Let Vince talk shit. He's a billionaire. He deserves to talk shit. Now, Brett did not say one bad thing to Mr. McMahon. And then at the end of the night, I thought it was going to be great. Vince, Brett, sitting there, arms up high, they're doing that thing. They're like, and that was cool. Obviously, we know why Brett does that, and if we can't see that completely in the light, that's the Bret Hart Unmatched Fury figure. Something I would love to see, if anybody else wouldn't, there's 5 guest hosts I would love to see on Monday Night Raw. Ultimate Warrior, Adam Sandler, Chris Rock. I would also really like to see Brock Lesnar, and last but not least, The Rock. I would love to see all of them as guest hosts. Expect at least some of them to come out of those 5. Now, when Vince kicked Brett, do I think that was scripted? I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't. I gotta say, though, it didn't look like Brett was happy with it, but I'll tell you something else. If anybody on YouTube doesn't know this, somehow Brett coming back, he finagled a 4-month contract with WWE to stay for whatever. I don't know. You'll see Brett in the future. I guarantee it. He's got a 4-month contract starting from that Monday night till, obviously, 4 months from now. Now, 4 months down the road, we'll see where it all goes. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are working on 8 minutes or 9 minutes coming up. I've recapped as best as I can. I'm going to be doing a much more thorough job in my upcoming videos, so expect that. I am sorry, my computer crashing and taking all my videos in my camcorder with it kind of sucked, and I had all these videos already pre-planned, so that's why I had to redo them all again today. This is Volume 1, Episode 5, Part 2, and hopefully you guys will stay tuned, because Volume 1, Episode 6 is next, and that is the ECW recap. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube viewers, everybody, this is Matty G, once again, signing off. Peace.